All right, so we've all heard the horror stories of identity theft, how well protected your videos and images are. So you got all your different accounts: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, what have you. You got strong passwords. You think you're following all the safety precautions. You're pretty safe. Well, after watching Unfriended Dark Web, you might want to start rethinking that. Unfriended Dark Web is a Blumhouse Tilt production. It was written and directed by Stephen Susco, I believe, Susco. And it's pretty much an ensemble cast, but the bulk of the story is told through a character named Matias, and that was played by Colin Wendell. If you've seen Unfriended, the story is the same, basically, same premise. But I think it's an upgrade from Unfriended. I was surprised. I liked this more than I thought. So the premise is Matias, this guy, he pretty much steals a laptop from a cafe. This laptop was sitting in a lost and found for a couple weeks, and he needs a computer that's much better than his to run and develop this program he's working on. And also, his friends, they get together, I'm assuming every once in a while, maybe once a week, and Skype and play games and all, and stay connected that way. And since this laptop's pretty much stolen, he also uses the saved username and password that was in Facebook and these other programs. He starts fishing around as he's talking to his friends on Skype and his girlfriend, and he starts going to this rabbit hole. They find these files, and it looks like people are being taken and held captive, and really dark, nasty stuff. And that's the premise of the pretty much the whole film. This movie did touch on a few things very well, like the intro: our privacy, our passwords, our email, Wi-Fi connectivity, being able to turn the webcam on and watch people unknowingly, manipulate cameras around the city. It takes people a certain skill, but there are people out there with that skill. So as they start investigating these videos more, and Matias is trying to hide it from the others because he knows it's real, but he pawns it off like a game. I'm going to be a little vague because I don't want to give anything away. So as they go deeper down this rabbit hole, they realize they're all being watched. They're being followed, the phone location, they know where they're at, they can get to people, and things start to really devolve and really get dangerous really fast. The other thing I liked, and that kind of surprised me, it's a little more emotional than I thought. This starts off pretty good. Colin Wendell does a really good job. They all do a pretty good job. And I like the dynamic that Matias has a girlfriend, and she's deaf. And he's apparently slacking on sign language. They're having a hard time communicating. And that's how this movie kind of starts off. You feel the frustration. They really like each other, but they can't tell each other how they feel. She's signing too fast. He can't keep up. She's trying to type. I thought that was really unique. I like that aspect of the movie, and it also plays well as a stressor later when things start going to hell and they know they're being watched, they know their messages are being monitored. He's trying to, talk to her through sign language, tell her not to type, and you can tell it builds attention. Colin Wendell did a pretty good job here. I was surprised. This movie does spend some time getting to know the other characters. You kind of get into their lives and see who they are. There's no like dark secrets. Everyone's evolving, but it did a pretty good job. It might have got a little slow a little bit, but it did spend time kind of get to different characters. You had the IT tech. You had the guy that had a channel ranting about all kinds of stuff. Yeah, it did develop the characters more than I thought it would. Is it an in-depth character study? No, but at least you get the different personalities. Now, is this groundbreaking? No, we've seen it with Unfriended. Similar concept. You got used to the pop-ups and different cameras and the Skype look. Everyone kind of coming and going. Don't leave. Don't hang up the phone. They're gonna know. Don't call the police. That kind of stuff. We've seen that before. Is this a horror movie? I would say this is more of a thriller than horror. There's some jump scares and there's some pretty intense scenes when they're going through the footage they found on a computer of these different girls being captured and stuff like that. It has that kind of snuff film gritty look to it. But I thought, again, it just surprised me. I thought this was better better than I thought it was going to be, and I enjoyed it. It was a, fun time at the matinee, and if you've seen Unfriended Dark Web, let me know what you thought in the comments. I'd like to know what you thought, whether you liked it or didn't like it. I can see this movie kind of being a 50-50, half will, half won't, but it caught my interest, and I kind of enjoyed it. Also, I'm going to throw up a link here, more videos. You can check it out, maybe the most recent video we did or a playlist. Check that out. Take a look at it. Love to have you comment there as well. And also, we're always looking for subscribers to grow the community. And I really appreciate the ones who have subscribed. Thank you so much for the support. So a color positive movie logo will pop up here, the popcorn icon. Just hit that subscribe and come join us. And until next time.